Hi, I'm Summer Lisa Fangirl, and today I'm here to start a new show, Arcane. So I'll be reacting to the first episode today. This show was picked by my Patreon Liv, and also was recommended to me by several people, several of which are friends of mine who know what kind of shows I like. So I have no idea about what this show is about. I know it's to do with characters from League of Legends, the games of which I, again, know nothing about. I've never watched anything for them, to no one playing them. I've never played them myself. So I have absolutely nothing to go on for this. The only thing I know is that it's in English. That's literally all I know. And no, I've had this recommended by a wide variety of people, which gives me good hope that it's a good show. So I'm just really excited to get into it because I have nothing really particularly to say with expectations beforehand because I don't have any at the moment. It's such a weird situation for me to be in. I've not read a synopsis for the show or anything. I'm going in blind. So just a heads up for anyone who's new to my channel. Hi, welcome. I hope you enjoy my reaction. I don't give maybe the best analysis kind of things, but I just tend to, it's very much my initial reaction to stuff. If you couldn't tell already, I like to ramble, or I don't like to ramble, I naturally ramble. But I particularly like to pay attention to characters, as well as animation, music. I just love, I love animated shows because there's so much to enjoy from it. There's like loads of different media inside it, which most of the time has so much detail put into it and so much care and love. And that every time you watch a show, I tend to find that you spot new things. So because it's my first time reaction, I'm sure I'm gonna like miss a lot of things. And feel free in the comments to kind of ask me, oh, not as long as it's not spoilers. So if I've missed a plot point, but it's because it's a very subtle one, leave it be. But if it's something like, oh, did you notice the music at this point? Like, did you find that interesting? Like, just purely out of things that you have enjoyed about this episode or whatever episode comes afterwards, which I either didn't comment on. You can always ask me in the comments because it might be, if you're watching my highlight reaction, that in my full reaction I did have a comment about it, but it was cut out of the highlight reaction. Speaking of which, so on YouTube I post highlight reactions, and on my Patreon I post full length timer reactions, which are just the timer and subtitles, if there are subtitles, for which I have got subtitles for this one. Another thing is about my comment section. I really appreciate that if you are going to mention any spoilers in a comment, for example, if you're starting a conversation with someone else in the comments, please put spoiler in big caps lock at the start of the thing, and about, like, say what it's for. So like if it's a spoiler for a future episode, then do like spoiler episode 7. And it means that if I'm curious about kind of what you're chatting about in the comments, once I get to that episode, I can come back and see what the conversation was about. It also helps other people if they've just started getting into the show and having a peek into the comment section know to avoid those comments. Otherwise, there's not much else. I have a Twitter in which I post updates about when I'm recording, when I'm editing, when I'm about to upload, and if anything else is happening with regards to my channel. But I think that's about it. I'm just excited to get into this. So without any further ado, let's get to it. Ooh, pretty. Ooh, already very interesting art style. Ooh. So we've got guns. Something I didn't know. Interesting, glitchy, scratched out effect on eyes, especially. Oh, really like the designs. It's really interesting textures. Like so it's 3D but with almost 2D effects on it. Kind of makes me think a bit of Into the Spider-Verse. Kind of like a paint-ish style effect, like paintbrush style effect. So, yeah, I was just gonna say, I wonder if that's someone they personally actually knew, or if this is just a place that they knew or they were headed to or something, and they've got here only to find it destroyed, or if this was their home and it's been destroyed. Now, is this like a war, or is this an attack on them? And did he do this and now he's seen the children and is regretting it? Or was he supposed to be defending and he was unable to? There's so many questions. I'm so sorry, I'm going to be asking a lot, but also trying to listen, especially like, for example, in the start where they had the song. It's very interesting that so far the only dialogue we've had was that song. So, like kind of a military. Ooh. Is it a kind of a class thing? I'm guessing this is our opening. I love the style of the kind of 3D sculptures in this. I don't think I've heard this opening, but it does, it's for some reason sound familiar, but it sounds great. So I'm guessing these are all our characters. Are there like two sides? Are there many factions? Oh, I don't know. I literally know nothing. Bit grown up. A few years on.
We're almost there.
Oh yeah. I love this. It's like a steampunk style at the moment.
Come take a look.
I'm going to try and remember names, but I'm very bad at it. I'm just very bad with names. It will take me a few episodes to get them. Wow. Oh, it is very steampunk. Lovely. Love steampunk. Airships and whatnot.
One day, I'm gonna ride in one of those things.
And one day, I'm gonna shoot one of them down.
Don't be on the same day. Ooh. Now, is this camera, which is made to look like a real camera, because someone's actually looking at them? Or is it just a stylistic choice for this moment? I don't know. Because it could be that they're being watched by someone already. A bit heavy-handed, but it works. I really love the art style. Going okay so far? Yeah. Oh, no.
Thanks.
Vi seems very cool. And I'm worried because she seems so cool. Hope nothing happens to her.
You think anyone topside's going hungry? Besides, this is exactly
Class thing.
what Fiona would have pulled when he was our age.
The like head of their group, and they've snuck out to try and get some stuff. Is it the head of like a village, or is it the head of their vigilante kind of group? Yeah,
Only if we screw up.
which is likely to happen because it's the first episode. Got to have a bit of drama. Show us the consequences of when things go wrong. Ooh, this is a lab. Are we going to meet one of our characters here?
Who locks their balcony?
People who know people break into balconies. So they're going to come across some important research, or just the scientist going to come in? No, I assume the scientist will come in anyway.
Guys?
Uh-oh, that feels like if you move this, it's going to do something like open something.
Where the hell did we find this place?
Oh,
It was a tip from Little Man.
little man. So is Powder going to get caught, or is it still fresh? In which case, I don't think they'd be left for long if they've got fresh sandwiches lying around. This seems important. Oh wow, well done. Okay, so these power things. Is that what was in the middle of that device they were poking? It looks like it. Very pretty. I love the line work on it, like the vibrant blues. Just all the line work and the style of this art is really cool. They're coming back.
How do we gotta go?
Oh, oh no. don't do any rifts or anything. I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna do. It feels like it could be like a teleporting thing or just a very powerful, like, powering device, like a battery kind of thing. But I feel like it's gonna. Oh. Oh no! Don't kill Vi. Ooh. Interesting with the 2D smoke effects. At the moment they are, but I feel like it's episode 1. I don't know, they could get away just about and then get told off by Evander. Oh, bridge is going up. Jump across it and then they can't chase you. Yeah. Oh no, they are. Okay. Nice boat though. Oh no. Sorry about that. All the outfit designs are really cool. Like both theirs and like the actual uniforms, so. Uh-oh, they're gonna get mugged. Are they? Yeah, they...
You could say that.
You know, in my experience, trouble finds you.
We're gonna see some fighting.
To share a little taste of your treasure there, and we'll call it even.
Just a taste?
Oh, unless he's gonna poach. Yeah, okay, yeah. Run. Uh-oh, no, 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 no. No, uh-oh. Run. I should have run as soon as she got the bag. I like the fact that his spit went onto the camera. Again, sweat and spit just splashing onto it. And the fact that the camera can't focus quickly, like it's the autofocus has to take a while to adjust whenever there's a drastic change. Oh, yeah.
Wanna see how that ends?
Hmm. I like the detail in the injuries because the fact that they actually have kept their, like, he's now got a split lip and blood on his fist where he's been punching and stuff. And then she, like, her trickle of blood that came out by her eye. You gonna jump in the water? Oh, throw. Oh no, shrapnel bomb. Its nails go everywhere. Oh, I thought it was just going to be like a grenade and had like nails in it, so it'd just be like shrapnel, which would hurt. Throw it into the water. Dive in. Oh no, go and run away. But now it's in the water. Let's go get it.
Powder. At least you're okay.
Okay. What about us?
Yeah, they all got beat up for it.
Bashed in and she just gets a pass?
Yep.
That's how it works.
Every time she comes, something goes wrong. She jinxes every job.
I thought it was her first one because that's what saying, like, she's ready. So was it now she's ready because she's done ones before and she's chickened out or dragged them back because she wasn't ready, and this time she's ready? Like the music. Love the design and the green glow to it. I wonder if that's just stylistic or it's because, yeah, the lights are green. Like the song. One thing I appreciate about having English, an English show is that music's in English. I can understand the lyrics. Because not every show, when it's a different language, gives you the lyrics for the songs. Love the design. The eyes are cool. The blade or the money.
You folks need anything? Leave us.
Like the voice.
Sure about that?
Oh, it's him. Is he Vander? Oh,
I know what you need.
You don't seem to listen,
A bit of advice. Don't threaten the guy who pours the drinks.
everyone's now ready to hit you. Well, not hit you, but, you know, attack you. Yeah.
I expected something younger.
He's experienced.
Expecting traders who would honour their word. So I guess we're all disappointed.
I like his pipe.
How about you just give Huck the rest of what you owe him, and I'll let you walk out of here in one piece.
Mm-hmm.
I don't suppose you can explain why it is that I'm hearing about an explosion and a foot chase topside? What the hell were you thinking?
That we can handle a real job.
A real job?
We got our own tip, planned a route, nobody even saw.
You blew up a building. Everyone out.
Oh, okay. Serious conversation.
Sit down.
I'm fine.
Sit down.
So it's not an offer. I really like his voice actor.
These are our streets. Someone should remind them of
You're
that.
not hearing me. That path? This? It's not going to solve your problems. It just makes more of them.
Speaking from experience.
He was after the stuff.
Where is it now?
We lost it.
All of it?
Oh. Did Vi put some... Not Vi. Powder put some things in her pocket. Not in the bag. She did those little blue things. Were they in her pocket rather than the bag? Because she didn't have the bag with her because Vi had the bag. So she's got those power source things, it seems like. Don't know what they can do.
Oh, you did put that idiot on his arse, though, right?
Just looking for things? Yeah. It was just the one I thought I thought she took a load of them in her pockets. Oh, I'm gonna show it to Vi.
She's a problem.
Milo, I'm really
No.
What was in that bag? Biggest payout we've ever seen, and she just lost it.
She made a mistake.
Name one time she hasn't.
She's young.
She's still got things worth stuff, but
You know what, Milo? You're right. There's a bunch of things Powder just can't do.
wait, don't walk away. Don't walk away. She's gonna say, but
Complain about everything
What?
yeah.
and brag nonstop.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I see where this is going.
Oh.
Group when we need to focus
Fine.
and tell strangers on the street that we gotta.
Yeah. Oh, if only Powder would stay around.
See this look on my face? This will always mean it's time to shut up.
But
I like the characterization in the animation as well. There's lots of like small movements.
For good. You can take your worthless junk elsewhere. Just as well. Owner's the shittiest businessman I know. There's worse things than enforcers out there.
Oh, injury on his forearm.
It's exactly who you're picturing in that thick head of yours.
You think my head is thick?
Just past the average.
Listen, you shady son of a...
Would you go for a little walk, Marcus?
I like her voice actor. She know Vanda a bit, like history.
We had a deal, Vanda. You keep your people
Mm.
off my street, but I stay out of your business.
Give me a name. We'll do things quiet.
He can't.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
You don't seem to grasp how serious this
And
is.
she didn't grasp how close this person is to him. Ah, remaking Mauser.
What are you calling this one?
Whisker.
Oh.
You heard them. I'm not a fighter.
You don't have to be.
No. That was a stealth mission.
I've got these, and you've got those.
They never work.
They will.
That's where Clagger got his foot stuck running from enforcers.
Oh, going through how everyone made mistakes. Oh, nice shot.
You see it?
Huh?
Milo tripped over his own paint bucket and nearly fell off trying to draw a giant.
Mhm.
His ass made that splotch.
Ah, and his hand, you see where he grabbed it.
We've all had bad days.
Mm.
But we learn. And we stick together.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot.
Show her, yeah.
These were in my pocket. They're from the apartment.
You're stronger than you think.
She's
And
gutsy.
one day, this city's gonna respect us.
I don't know how old she is, but she's very gutsy. Nice skyline. Oh, Uh-oh. Ooh, creepy lab. Or just specimens. Oh, cool.
Accomplice is asking questions.
Ooh, I like his design already.
Nothing but keep him off the streets.
Oh. What is it? Oh, a serum. What, to make them monstrous or to increase their size? What's it gonna do?
Feeding time.
Oh. Oh. I was hoping it was just gonna be the mouse. So the mouse is gonna eat the cat? Yeah. Oh. Oh well. Yeah. Oh, and it knows it can get stronger. Oh. Poor cat. Oh, poor cat. For anyone who is watching this as their first video, I have 2 cats. I really like cats. Oh.
You have a subject in mind.
Someone just volunteered.
The boy. They're getting a meal. I really like this song. I don't like Welcome to the Playground or something, whatever it is. Playground it's called, okay. B. Miller or something? Oh, thanks to all past and present League of Legends players. That's nice. Well, I think that was a really good first episode. A lot of world building. I quite like the fact that we start off with the flashback in the really kind of smoggy, smoky, dark atmosphere, like on that bridge where there's these, I don't know if they're the enforcers with like full armor on, or like is that what the army's like when they're actually fully kitted out rather than just like going around as policemen, pretty much like as guards. I wonder if that's what it is. I wonder if that was Vander's first meeting with Vi and Powder, or if he knew them beforehand, because he had weapons on his fists. I wonder if he seemed to be fighting. I don't know, because it wasn't really clear. Unless I wonder if he was part of the enforcers at some point, and then he did something that got him kicked out and kicked outside of the city. I don't know. I couldn't tell. We've got no background on him apart from he's like the Hound of the Underground. I think the people in the bar said. I don't know. I feel maybe he wasn't ever an enforcer, but he obviously knows the enforcers quite well. Maybe just through history or fighting them. Yeah, I like the fact then after that we had a very stark scene, and then with like the really beautiful top side or north side, or I can't remember the name. There was another name associated with it. It was super pretty, kind of like Parisian, but like steampunk and very. I really like steampunk aesthetics. I think it's very cool. I love like lots of kind of things with gears and mechanisms, and the fact it combines kind of old tech with like the new ideas for having all these complicated machinery. So like seeing the airships and stuff. Yeah, really like that. Also gave a good, because it was a whole like job they were doing, gave a good show of all of their personalities, like even from the way that they were jumping over the first roofs, like it told you a lot, told you that Vi had a lot of experience in moving around like that. Milo is pretty cocky, but he does it, it's a little bit heavy-handed at doing it. Oh no, Clagger. I was panicking because I couldn't remember his name. I think it's Clagger or something like that. I'm really sorry if that's wrong. He is also quite like he's also fine moving around. So everyone's very used to these, at least this kind of movements. They're used to doing kind of like a parkour-esque movements. Like, and it looks like from where they actually live, that makes a lot of sense because they like go around on a lot of roofs and climbing up the sides of buildings and stuff. So that makes sense that even if they weren't doing it topside, that they'd be doing it where they live. So they grow up doing it. And then also Powder, she was a bit afraid. Like that's why at first I thought it was maybe like her first actual job. Like maybe they'd done some test ones before, but I thought it was her first proper job, because they were saying like, what did you say to me? I'm ready. I thought that was in the context of now I'm ready to come with you, as if she'd never gone before. Obviously, we find out later that she has been on jobs before, maybe not as big, but she has been on jobs, and every time something goes wrong. But yeah, no, like the fact that like she was hesitating, was panicking a bit. So I wonder if she's fallen before, and that's one of the things that gone wrong. She's fallen, she's got injured, and they had to go back because of that. Maybe at one point that would make sense. But the fact that she pushed onwards and went for it, and then she's got a bit of an attitude on her, like when they were during the actual mission, when Milo and everyone was kind of like saying, or mainly Milo actually was saying things like, you know, or implying that she wasn't ready or that she was going to hold them back. She's not back, so that's quite nice. She's not meek at all. Very curious. I'm interested to see what her little devices will do when they work, like Mauser and Whisker and stuff. They're really cute. They all are very cute. So I don't know. Maybe they will be like a shrapnel bomb thing. I don't know what they'll do. I have no idea. Oh yes, that'll be interesting, and it'll be a good payoff that if at like a critical moment, what helps them out of a situation is her little gadgets. That would be really good. So that was really interesting. I wonder what on earth those blue things are. They seem to be they hold power within them because they blew up, so it's obviously got a lot of energy in them. So is it like a power cell kind of thing, or is it I don't know. I don't know what they could be. I assume it's I assume it's a very strong like power source or something. I was one surprise was I was not expecting the guy who kind of cornered them when they came back into the, is it the lanes? Is that what it's actually called, or is that just that specific area of like over the bridge wherever they all live called the lanes or something? I'm not sure, but I didn't expect him to be a bigger player. I thought his whole deal was to make basically Powder go and lose the haul that they'd got from the job. So that was interesting that he got brought back and almost killed, actually, to be fair. So he almost wasn't a longer lived character, and he still might not be. It sounds like they're going to use that serum on him that they just gave to the rat. So the bad guy's got the antagonist. I don't know if he's the main antagonist. He could be from the looks of him. He's got a very cool design. I wonder what happened to his face. Was it Vander? Because it seems like he's got a very strong. Well, he obviously knows Vander very well and cares, not in a caring way, but as in like he matters to him, because as soon as he heard about like Vander or like whoever, like I can't remember how they mentioned how Vander was connected to the explosion topside, basically saying that Vander's in trouble. Like suddenly this guy got off from being killed. So obviously it means a lot. So I wonder if like Vander's like fist weapons is what did that to his face and what like affected his eye. I don't know what he was doing to his eye. I was getting really worried. I don't want to see anything going in or out of his eye. So that kind of creeped me out. Yeah, I really like Vander. I love his voice, in particular. I think out of all of them, I like the bad guy's voice as well, but Vander's voice is really nice. It's got like a bit of gravitas, but it's also quite light. And you could obviously switch it up to being quite serious, and intimidating. But even then, he does the intimidation in kind of a, I don't know how to put it. He's not just serious, like it's all underlying threats. I quite like that because he kind of says things in a half joking tone, but you can tell actually he's threatening you. But no, I like that. I liked his interaction with Vi. Like he obviously cares about all of them, and obviously Vi's in charge of the group. So if they have done something wrong, he needs to talk to her to make her understand that like their safety relies on her. They will follow, like you were saying, they will follow what she says. So yeah, no, really liked his character. I really liked all the characters, to be fair. Can't wait to know them a bit better. Maybe know a bit more about the histories. I quite liked actually kind of an even bigger glimpse into kind of their characters through Vi at the end, kind of exposing when they'd had their bad days and what had happened to them. Like the fact that Milo had been, as soon as I saw that the painted hand, I was like, is that Milo? But then only when like she was mentioning it that I like noticed the fact that, yeah, like she said, there was a splatter of paint at the bottom where he'd fallen, and also his hand dragged down the sign. So that was quite funny. But it just builds up the environment anymore. The fact that you could, like, there is history all around. You just need to understand like what actually happened there. So like if we'd seen those images as background pieces but not had the explanations, even without knowing, there's something has happened, there's a story behind all of them. But it's even better because now it's like, now we've had examples like the fact that Vi's favourite toy is stuck in the kind of the cable wire pipe things. I think it might have been pipes. Like now you're just going to notice when there's like small abandoned toys or things that people own and kind of wonder what happened there. Whether it's something that someone we knew went through or not. I don't know, it's really good at kind of giving more layers to the environment. And the end shot with the landscape was very cool as well with Vi and Powder. Overall, yeah, just really enjoyed the first episode. Really liked all the characters. The art and the animation is fantastic. Yeah, like I was saying, I liked all the small movements, which are just like very detailed, considering like, I don't know, like they are character moments because they're just they're not necessary movements. They're just things that they do, well, what you'd see a person doing naturally. So whether it's like kind of I can't think of an exact situation here, but just like the way they move through an environment is different for all of them. Like the way that they walk, their gaits, how they hold themselves when they have different emotions, how they hold themselves. Facial expression, facial animation. This was fantastic. Like especially Vi's and Powder's. Really, really expressive in both of them. No, I really like also the relationship between Vi and Powder. Very sweet. I'm glad that actually Vi had that moment with Powder. I was slightly worried that because Powder went off so early when Vi and Milo were talking that, there might have been a bit of yeah, she was upset, but the fact that Vi managed to cheer her up so quickly and make her understand what was actually being said, and the fact that she didn't believe that she was a hindrance or that she was weak or whatever, that she believes she's stronger. And so I can't wait, and I hope I don't know whether that's just an allusion to the games, maybe Powder's just like really cool in the games, I have no idea, or I hope it's an allusion to that later on. Some of Powder's like maybe ideas, but like also like her inventions and stuff will come in handy, or maybe like, yeah, she'll be able to prove herself. But other than that, and obviously whatever this guy is trying to do with this serum that makes people go, or animals, everyone go crazy and be able to destroy people, like I wonder what their plan is. Is their plan to take over the top side as well? Like they've got a very cool underwater lab, but I don't know what they're planning to do when they've got this serum. They're just gonna try and rule like I suppose the south side, the south of the river. I don't know. I have no idea where this plot's going to go. So I'm just really excited to see what happens next, because I don't know. We're kind of just like in a situation where the only kind of thing is like Vanda's chat with the enforcer, the like kind of chief enforcer, and she was saying they need to kind of lock someone up, otherwise she will have to bring enforcers into their territory, basically. And obviously Vanda can't give in Vi or any of the group. So what's going to happen there? So I wonder if that's what's going to happen next episode. We're going to have to deal with enforcers. I don't know. Yeah, no, beyond that, I can't think of what else might happen. All the character designs are really cool. Everyone looks so unique. Love the clothes designs, and I don't know, and I like the attention to detail with like things like dirt and with the fights, like the bruising coming in and like the blood and stuff. There were so many details that kept getting added to their designs as they went along. And yeah, so I can't speak enough about the art, the animation. The music was also really good, very cool. I don't know, it's just It's been so long since I've watched particularly a English or American animated series, and this is done obviously very well. I'm very excited to see the rest of it, but it's nice hearing some English music so that I can properly appreciate the lyrics. Unfortunately, when I watch other shows where there is foreign music, they don't always put the subtitles in, and when you do have subtitles, it makes so much difference when you can actually understand what they're actually singing about. So I don't know. I really enjoyed all of it, and I'm excited to see the next episode. Anyway, I hope you had fun and enjoyed my reaction. I have a poll up on my community tab, which is for the next reaction series that I will be doing. So if you are someone who's interested in seeing more from me, please check it out. I've put a few options on there, but I've also got one for other, and you can comment in the comment section if there's another show you'd like me to watch. The actual decision will be made by my patrons, but you will choose the top 2 or 3, depending on how well they all do, shows that they will have to pick between. But this one was chosen by my patron Liv, so I hope she's also enjoyed my reaction, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye bye.